How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today is another episode of Movie Review Wednesday, and today, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I watched this movie a few weeks ago. It's been a little while, but I only do one movie review a week, and I did Ant-Man and the Wasp last week. I could have done the other one first and then Ant-Man and the Wasp this week, but I feel like Ant-Man and the Wasp was the one I wanted to talk about first. So today, we are reviewing Sicario, Day of the Soldado. This is the follow-up to the original Sicario movie, and I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really good, actually. I went and saw it in theaters. I saw the first Sicario at home. I saw the second Sicario in theaters. I actually really enjoyed it. The real beef I had with the first Sicario was Emily Blunt. She's a great actor, don't get me wrong. She's had fantastic roles, but I did not like Emily Blunt's character at all in the first Sicario. I felt like her arc was just everywhere. It didn't need to be there. So I just didn't enjoy it. And she wasn't in this movie, and I thought this movie was leaps and bounds better. It was all Benicio del Toro and Josh Brolin. That was this whole movie. And I really, really enjoyed it. I thought the action was really good. I thought the storyline was really interesting as well, especially because I live in Arizona. I've lived in Arizona all my life, in Tucson, south close-ish to the border. It's very interesting because you always hear stories about, violence down south and different things like that. And it's really interesting to see like a scenario that could happen. I mean, you never know. But I found it very interesting, the route it took. So you have Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro. They're trying to start a war between the cartels. They are trying to start it without anyone knowing, and then claiming that the other cartels are doing the things that they're doing. And so basically what ends up happening is they end up kidnapping a girl of one of the cartel bosses. And Benicio del Toro ends up kind of getting attached to her. I'm not really sure. I can't really say if he was attached to her or not. But what ends up happening is one of their plan to return her goes south. She ends up running away during a firefight, and they all have to leave, and Benicio del Toro goes after her. Now, basically, what ends up happening is that they are going to try to get rid of her and Benicio del Toro because they saw the operation that went on, and Benicio del Toro is like, "No, I'm not having this. This is ridiculous. You're not gonna kill a little girl because she happened to see something that went on." So basically, the rest of the movie is Benicio del Toro and this little girl trying to get back over the border so that she can go into witness protection and be free and not have to worry about being hunted down and killed. So it took a turn about halfway through. It went more it kind of went from a movie trying to start a war to just Benicio del Toro trying to protect this girl and them getting over the border. It flipped like halfway through the movie. I wasn't the biggest fan of this, but it worked. It worked for me. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. It worked for me. The thing that I really didn't like about this movie was this whole side story with this one like preteen teenage boy. I wasn't feeling that. I'm not even really going to get into detail with it. It just I didn't like it. It ended up tying into the main storyline, but I just was not a big fan of it at all. And they left a really big cliffhanger. Like, it was obvious that they're going to be making a third one, which I'm excited about. I do enjoy these movies. There's just little aspects of them that I'm not the biggest fan of. The first movie was Emily Blunt and her character. I really didn't enjoy that aspect. And then in this movie, it was kind of the arc with the preteen boy and just kind of how it flipped on a dime like halfway through. And like I said, it flipping on a dime halfway through, it worked. That's not the main gripe I have. The main thing that I am not a fan of is how they have this whole little storyline with this other kid. It just didn't need to be had. But the main thing I did not like about this movie, and this is spoilers, is that the whole movie really didn't need to happen. It was the whole movie, and I'm not really sure. I was left asking questions. I wasn't sure. It felt like I wanted more. And I watched this movie with my dad, and he had the exact same opinion. He's like, that's it? I wanted more. So at the beginning of the movie, you see them trying to start a war between the cartels. And after that, that's really all you see of that mission, is just the first half of the movie. When it flips to them trying to get the little girl over the border, that's all you see for the rest of the movie besides that little storyline with the boy. And you never find out what ended up happening with the war. You just kind of have to assume that the war began. They don't really tell you. So, them kidnapping the girl, it was like, did it really matter? I mean, we don't know. We were left wanting more. So with that, that was the real big part that really kind of disappointed me about this movie, was that I left asking a lot of questions. And it wasn't like a good, oh, I'm ready for the sequel asking questions. It was like a, that's it? Like, what do you mean? That's the end of the movie. So again, I really did enjoy the movie, but there were a lot of things that I didn't like. So I would recommend it, maybe not in the theaters, maybe when it comes out, like if it's on Netflix or Hulu or whatever. I don't know if it even will be, but maybe when it comes out, or you can find it cheap on DVD or Blu-ray, I recommend it. I think it was a good movie. The writing at times was good. I think the dynamic between Benicio del Toro and Josh Brolin is really, really good, and I really like it. And I think the relationship that Benicio del Toro makes with the little girl is really good as well. I really like those aspects. I think the writing, the script was really, really good, except for the parts with the boy, and you just wanted more. And will we get a third one? I don't know. I have not seen how the box office has been doing on the second one. I believe the box office would have to tank pretty hard for them not to make a third one. So I fully expect us to get a third one. If we don't, I will actually be relatively surprised, because they left a pretty big cliffhanger in there for a third one coming, but I don't know. But that's pretty much it. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys thought of the movie. If you watched, did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know down below. I want to talk to you guys about it. So for the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys my ranking, and I gave Sicario Day of the Soldado a 7.5 out of 10. Now, like I said in my tweet when I reviewed it, I did really enjoy the movie, but I really felt unsatisfied with the ending. I wanted more, like I said. And another thing I will say, the cinematography in this movie is beautiful. The shots are really well done, and just the shots of kind of the natural just scenery is really well done, and I think it captures that area really, really well. But again, that's the end of the video. Let me know down in the comments below, what did you think of the video? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know down below. I want to hear from you. Thank you all so much for watching. We will see you for another video on Friday. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you guys later.